There has been a recurring theme in the comment sections of my videos recently, and that is, when am I going to get another boat? Have I got a new boat? Why haven't I got a new boat? And so on. I can't complain really, and the title of this video is meant in a tongue-in-cheek, faux outrage and light-hearted way. I really set myself up for trouble when I was in the process of selling my previous boat, Abel's Ark, and perhaps optimistically became increasingly certain that I wouldn't be without a boat for too long. I had even considered getting something that was little more than a glorified dinghy as an interim boat, just so I could get out and about and enjoy more time on the canal. The reality of the situation is that looking to buy a boat over the summertime is never optimal. Not only do many other people see the good weather and let it convince them that buying a boat is a good idea, but there are also people like me who may feel that keeping hold of their boat for one last summer is a good idea before trying to offload them in the cooler, wetter months, having enjoyed that one last glorious summertime on board. So with a bit of luck, perhaps I will pick up a boat over the off-season, and maybe even from a kindred spirit who's just enjoyed their great final time in the sun. This will be my third time buying a boat, and even though the world and the boat market are a different place to what they were compared to all those years ago when I was first buying a boat, my previous experiences have made me feel a lot calmer about the prospect, whereas once the buy-in process was a terrifying ordeal of doubts about the boat, the payment, and the thought of turning up to collect a boat I'd paid for, only to discover it was no longer there, I now feel far more relaxed and confident. As long as I don't spend a ridiculous sum on the boat, I am also far more sedate about dealing with any unexpected problems. I've now seen and probably ignored too many, but enough boat issues to know that almost everything can be dealt with one way or another with a bit of time, elbow grease, and maybe the expertise of people who actually know what they're doing. One of the most important things I have learnt over the years is not to rush these things. When I think about how much worse of a boat I almost bought the second time round, and the fact that it would have cost me more than Abel's Ark that I ended up with, it acts as a very good personal warning not to get too carried away or frustrated or impatient with the boat buy-in process. I have heard more than a few horror stories from other boaters about their enthusiasm to get on the canals, leading them into more trouble than joy at the outset of their life afloat. I feel like there is still a certain level of the Wild West about boat sales. It is almost unbelievable how little documentation has come with either of my boats in the past. In hindsight, I can't help but feel that some of the work that had allegedly been done on some of the boats I've viewed and not purchased may not have been done at all, or may well have been done on a slightly different timescale to the one that I was led to believe, which itself is another reason to proceed with a calm mind and a certain level of caution and an awful lot of patience. I would also risk hinting here that my biggest concern about buying a boat may not be to do with the boat itself, but rather the changing nature of the canals and the attitudes of many groups involved with the lifestyle and canal network, and the long-term viability of what I can't help but feel is not quite the easygoing, anonymous and unhindered calm lifestyle that it once was. But that is a big topic for another time. I hope you've enjoyed this short video essay. I've just posted a new video to my Patreon and for YouTube channel members, so please do check that out if you're interested and want to support me. Feel free to take a look at my books about life on a canal boat as well. There's loads of links to all this in the description, as well as all of my other social media. Until the next time, my friends, thank you so much for tuning in. As always, keep it interesting, keep it boat worthy, have a fantastic day. and of course, farewell.